Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry and today we're going to be making something that I believe, if you're not already a vegan, might possibly turn you into one. So we're going to be making sweet potato noodles with spinach, arugula, and a cashew cream. So I don't know how appetizing that sounds to some of you because the first time I saw it, I wasn't very excited, but I was very intrigued at the fact that you could make a cream out of cashews. I had never heard of that and it literally blew my mind. And this is actually one of my very favorite recipes now. And you can do a lot of stuff with this cashew cream. So for the entire recipe, that's the first thing we're going to start with is the cashew cream. And I'm going to show you real quick. What you do is take a couple of cups of cashews and you cover it with water and you let it soak overnight. So if you're in a hurry, you can do it in a couple of hours, but you're going to get your best results if you let it sit overnight. So these have already been sitting. And now we're going to have to add more water to this, but we want to get rid of the water that's in here because, believe it or not, it doesn't taste like cashews and it's pretty darn nasty. I'm not sure if the water pulls out the acid or what. So I'm just going to drain these off. And then we're going to take our cashews. Scoot my blender back over here. And I'm going to do this in a high power blender. You could use a food processor if you have that, or a regular blender. But again, the smoother that you can get it, the better your results are going to be. So I will put the link to this is a cooking blender actually. I'll put the link to this down in the description, along with the full recipe. So the next thing I'm going to add is a cup and a half of fresh water. We're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of white pepper. Now, of course, you could use black pepper, but then you're going to get those little black flakes in there. And I think this is just a really pretty sauce, believe it or not, whenever it's done. So I prefer to use the white pepper. And then I'm just going to add in 3 cloves of garlic. And that's just about all that goes in here. I think you're really going to, this like blew my mind. I think you guys are going to be surprised. All right, so now I'm just going to place my lid on here. And we're just going to turn it on. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and stop it and give it a taste. Look at this. Can you believe this is cashews? Look how creamy this is. And it smells good. You just would never believe that this is cashews. You can use this for a lot of stuff. You can use this for replacement in sour cream. You can use it, you can put some sweetener in here and you can make like a whipped cream topping. It's just really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to take this off of here. And then the next thing, I'm going to move my blender out of the way and I'm going to show you how to make our sweet potato noodles. Okay, so now that we have our cashew cream done, the next step is to make our sweet potato noodles, which I've already done most of them here. Let me tell you, it's kind of hard not to play with them like they're slinkies. Aren't they cool? So I did want to show you how I did it, and that is with our Veggie Spiralizer. And I'll put the link to this in the description as well. But basically, you just stick your veggie in there, and then you just turn the handle. And then they just come out the side, as you can see here. And I use these to make ribbon fries, like you see at the fairs. I also use this for zucchini noodles, which is really cool because they're really pricey at the store. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of these in here. And now that we have those ready, I'm going to grab a skillet and I'm going to get the rest of this, get the rest of this going. I forgot what I was going to say there for a second. So our noodles are done, our cream is ready. So the next thing is we can start cooking our noodles, but I have to show you really quick. Look how long these are. How fun is that? I don't know why I get such a big kick out of spiralized vegetables. But anyway, I've got my pan, which has been heating up here. So next thing I want to do is just put a little bit of oil in here. And then I'm going to add my sweet potato noodles to this. And then I just want to let these cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. And I'm just going to give them a little bit of a stir every once in a while. Now, once your sweet potatoes are nice and tender, you can go ahead and turn off the heat. And I'm going to go ahead and remove this all together. And I'm just going to put my pan on here. And I'm going to toss in a couple of green onions. I've got about a tablespoon of some fresh thyme, maybe a teaspoonful of some fresh parsley. I just had those on hand and wanted to use them up. If you have dried on hand, that's fine too. And then I want to add in a couple of handfuls of baby spinach or arugula. I actually have a blend here that I bought. It was baby arugula and baby spinach, and I was making a salad out of it the other night. So you'll actually see little bits of carrot and cabbage in here, and that's fine too. So I'm just going to keep stirring this around just a little bit, just until it starts to wilt. This is looking wonderful, and this is usually the point where I would go ahead and throw the cream in here and pour it on top. But because I'm the only one here to eat right now, I think I'm just going to do it individually. I'm going to go ahead and plate up some, and I'm just going to put the cream on mine for now. We'll keep it separate. That way it doesn't become too soggy. So just a little bit. Look how creamy that is, though. Look at that. I'm so surprised that it makes a cream. So we'll give it a taste. And I think I was going to add a little bit of salt and I forgot, but that's okay. I'm always so surprised how delicious all this is together. I'm not one to eat a lot of, you've seen my recipes. I like a lot of sweet stuff. I like a lot of meats. And for just being pretty much vegetables and some nuts, I really think it is just delicious. I can't talk today again. Anyway, I encourage you really to give this a try. It's so unique. It's so creamy and silky. And again, you can use it for a lot of things. You can use it for sour cream and whipped cream, coffee creamer, and Alfredo sauce. You can make a salad dressing out of it, all different kinds of stuff. You can even make ice cream out of this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.